rusted lighter, one he recognizes instantly. As he clutches it, the past floods back, and we are transported to 1950, before the war tore his life apart. Act 1. A simple life shattered Seoul, 1950. The Lee family lives in a modest but warm home. Jin-tae, Jang Dong-gun, the elder brother, is a hardworking shoemaker who supports his mother and younger brother, Jin-seok, Won Bin, a bright student preparing for university. Jin-tae has sacrificed his own dreams to ensure Jin-seok gets an education, promising him, "When you graduate, I'll open the biggest shoe store in Seoul." Their lives are upended when North Korea invades the South. Seoul falls into chaos. As citizens flee, the brothers are forcibly conscripted into the South Korean army. Jin-tae, desperate to protect his brother, pleads with the officers, "Let him go. He's just a student." But war shows no mercy. Training camp. The raw recruits endure brutal training. Jin-seok, gentle and unaccustomed to violence, struggles. Jin-tae watches over him, even taking his punishments. When Jin-seok collapses from exhaustion, Jin-tae carries him, whispering, "Just hold on. I'll get you out of this." Act 2. The descent into war first battle. The front lines. The brothers experience the true horror of war. Artillery shells exploding, men screaming, blood staining the earth. Jin-seok freezes in terror during a firefight, but Jin-tae shields him, killing an enemy soldier at point-blank range. The act shakes Jin-tae. He has never taken a life before a dangerous bargain. Learning that soldiers who earn medals can be discharged, Jin-tae makes a deal with their commander. "Give me the most dangerous missions. In return, send my brother home." The commander agrees. Jin-tae's transformation. Jin-tae becomes a fearless warrior, leading suicide charges and earning the nickname, the Demon of Tae Guk Gi. With each battle, he grows more ruthless. Jin-seok watches in horror as his brother, once kind and protective, now executes prisoners and laughs in the face of death. Tensions between brothers. Jin-seok confronts Jin-tae. "You're not my brother anymore. You're a monster." Jin-tae, his eyes hollow, replies, "I became this for you." Their bond fractures. Act 3. Separation and betrayal, the mistaken death. During a chaotic retreat, Jin-tae is separated from his unit and presumed dead. Devastated, Jin-seok is granted leave to return home. But when he arrives, Seoul is in ruins. His mother is missing, their home destroyed. Jin-tae's survival. Meanwhile, Jin-tae, wounded and lost, is captured by North Korean forces. When he learns Jin-seok is dead, he snaps. Consumed by grief and rage, he joins the North Korean army, vowing revenge. Brothers on opposite sides. Months later, during a brutal battle, Jin-seok's unit is ambushed. To his shock, the enemy commander is Jin-tae. They lock eyes across the battlefield, both realizing the unthinkable truth. Act 4. The final reckoning, the last stand. In a bombed-out village, the brothers meet again. Jin-tae, now a hardened North Korean officer, orders his men to stand down. The two face each other, rifles trembling. "Hyung, it's me," Jin-seok whispers. For a moment, Jin-tae's mask slips. His love for his brother flickers through the rage. But before they can speak, artillery shells rain down. Jin-tae shoves Jin-seok into a trench, shielding him with his body. As explosions tear through the village, the sacrifice, mortally wounded, Jin-tae collapses. Jin-seok cradles him, sobbing. Jin-tae, coughing blood, presses the old lighter into his brother's hand, the same one from their childhood. "Go live," he gasps before dying. Epilogue. The weight of memory. 2003. The present. Old Jin-seok stares at the recovered remains of his brother. Tears fall as he whispers, "Hyung, I'm sorry." The film ends with a flashback. Young Jin-tae and Jin-seok running through a sunny field, laughing, carefree. A moment frozen in time, before the war stole everything. Themes and conclusion. Tae Guk Gi. The Brotherhood of War is a harrowing exploration of brotherly love versus war's corruption. How far will love go before it breaks? The cost of survival. Is protecting someone worth losing yourself? The futility of war. Nations divide, but families are destroyed. The film doesn't just show the brutality of war, it shows the humanity war tries to erase. In the end, Jin-tae's final act is not as a soldier, but as a brother. And Jin-seok's greatest battle is not against enemies, but against the guilt of living when his brother died for him. That a masterpiece of emotion and devastation, Tae Guk Gi remains one of cinema's most powerful war dramas, not because of its battles, but because of the brothers who fought them.